Welcome back, welcome back. So, I found a nice video, and this woman basically explains witchcraft, and she uses some TikTok videos of people admitting, like, yeah, I do it. Period. And so, not only like I've been knew about this for a while, but that's what made me realize what was going on in my life. That's what made me turn to God also, because I was like, as I went through the years and the same scenarios would happen, I said, yo, this is crazy. Like, how can the same things happen everywhere I go? I don't do anything to anybody. I just mind my business. I go to the point of not even going out where I can't make anyone mad. But as they were explaining it and making it very clear that, listen, some people will hate you since you was a kid, and that's it. So she was explaining her story about how when she was young or something, she had the same problem. And it was somebody that they made lose a girlfriend by telling the truth or whatever, or something like that. Hey. And she was like, yeah, like, I didn't know for that long. And next thing I know, oh no, it was a family member, her own mother. So she explains how she figured it out and everything and all this, and how you gotta cut these people off and blah, 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 and so many things. It's like an hour long. So, I don't really have that long. So we're gonna jump into this. Hopefully to play loud enough. You guys can hear this. I'm gonna do this little, and I'm sorry, shorty, but fair use. I'm definitely gonna do your whole video. Cause this shit explains everything. So also I would like to apologize to a lot of people that never betrayed me, but you got hit with the boogity boogities. Cause now I understand why you all do what you do. And my last pupil, my first pupil, well, you're all my pupil that did this shit, cause that's you now I know who looked up to me. Now I know who loved me. All the people that betrayed me. Sound the horns. Because that's how the curse works. It's the curse, the way she was explaining, she says they're going to attack what you want to do and what you love the most. So, GMB, Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, form up. I've always did it everywhere. And there's always the bullshit. There's always the Judas. There's always the betrayer. But they're not betraying me. My mission is always to bring people to good and God. So I never get them to actually commit so they can still be hit with spiritual warfare. Just like me. But I've been fighting through it. That's what, giving up my sins and all, doing all these dumbass things. See, I didn't realize. Look who it is. It's fucking Captain Ginyu. Look at Captain Ginyu. Look, hey. Hi, Cruz. Are you having fun? Is it fucking fun now? Anyway, so when they do the bullshit witchcraft, it attacks your sins. That's why when I come on here, I say my father's going to use your sin to destroy you. Because that's what they do with the witchcraft. We all have sins. We're all getting over things. So what they do is, when they call in the boogity boogities, you'll start doing things more than you normally, did. You will smoke more, it said. Indulge in things. If you like to create and write and all this, that your mind will become foggy when you want to start writing. And for a while now, I was like, yeah, I want to get back to writing. I wrote a couple bars here and there, and then boom, the fog came on. Then today, I fucking somehow lose my book bag. I put my book bag down all the time and always remember to pick it up or run back just in time to get it. I couldn't somehow remember, like I always, the fog. So now somebody got a bunch of little bullshit trinkets and shit in there. And some told me to take my wallet out today and my keys. Something told me, I don't know why, I usually leave it in there. My father said, nah, you gotta start losing shit again, dog. You gotta realize this is real. These dudes are doing this shit every day, dog. They're paying niggas from across the seas. This is what you got the readings for. So you get closer and closer. Because I'm listening to old readings, and they're blowing my mind. I'm like, yo, damn, I heard of this, and I wasn't even paying attention to certain things and details. So it's whatever, man. Like I said, I apologize to the ones that was really with me. But remember, Danny, I told you, dog. I said, yo, it's like a spirit follows me around. And I said it. Remember when I told you from the beginning, I said, yo, you're going to betray me. It happens to everybody. And now I know why. Because you're not strong enough. You didn't learn the lessons. And, you know, you didn't trust me enough. And that's my own fault, I guess. You know what I mean? I got to beat this curse. So it ain't nobody else's responsibility. They don't want me to be happy. That's what pisses them off. That's what makes them waste money. So, you know, keep wasting your money, dog. I already know the Lord gonna make me live. I'm still here. It's been years. You've been doing this shit for years. I know it. I'm getting closer and closer to find out. It's one of you from back in the day. Or it's a couple of y'all, because I've been all over this East Coast. And you know, I do what I do, man. I ride for the Most High. I don't care. Why? Because I'm always going to be happy with or with. You can take all the friends in the world, bro. Most High taught me how to be happy already by myself. So that shit ain't never going to work. I'm always going to be more happier than you. You took everything from me 5-6 times, and I'm still more happier than you. You can't beat me. It's impossible. You're going to lose. You wasted all that money. You wasted all that time.
Because there's people like me in the world.
And you're going to get it.
Listen.
Some viewers may find this message disturbing or
you're
the
gonna get it.
photos associated with this message disturbing. View discretion.
We all gotta eventually pay for our sins.
As I was scrolling through TikTok, I bumped into a video of a male that was bragging about the black magic that he has done to other people. In this video, I have attached clips and footages of some of the conversations that this male was having, discussing the things that he has done while participating in black magic.
Let me tell y'all people something. Don't post up who you're dating if they're not spiritually protected. Why? Because there's people like me in the world. This is enemy of mine. Listen, he cost me a relationship, right? So, you know, ever since he cost me that relationship, every woman he posted on social media, I cursed the black magic on every one of them. He said, yeah, look at me, my boo. We're ever hooked up. About a week or two later, maybe a month later, broken up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's some hater shit. But when you meet, oh nah. For one, I'm gonna make sure every woman you post up on social media, nah, I'm not gonna let you have any woman. I'm not gonna let you love her.
Now, I already showed you or told you, and you should go look it up yourself, how many actual people practice witchcraft. There's a lot of people. Now, you hear that black man say it, so black people, you can't point the finger and say, we don't do that. I don't want to hear that shit, Tyrone. Now, how long have we been having problems with relationships and cheating and all these weirdo things? A good black man just goes crazy one day and does crazy shit. Now, do you understand why? Now you understand why all the women will want to be with a good one, right? And then keep fucking Captain Thuggo. Because the good ones are going somewhere. So they put curses on you. So even if you do good, you're corny. You're unlikable.
Like, be at peace. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying there's people out here that's like that.
Hi guys, good morning. I have a quick word for the individuals who are going through something very specific, okay? Those individuals who are dealing with someone who is dealing with a narc, that these are their specific traits and this is what they're specifically doing in your life. And mainly this is someone that is very close to you, or this is someone that is connected to you through blood, or this is someone that was a close friend, or someone that you've known for a very long time. Oftentimes the enemy will use these types of narcissists because they know more about you than a complete stranger. The enemy will always look for someone who is close to you, someone that knows a lot about you, someone that has access to you, someone that knows the personal details of your life. So most of the times it's someone that you grew up with, or it's someone that you've been friends with for a long time, or that you've worked with for a long time. But oftentimes the enemy will use someone who is this close to you because they have more details about you, right? If the enemy was to use a stranger to fulfill this specific task that he wants them to fulfill, then the stranger wouldn't have as much information about you for this to be successful, right? So the enemy has to use someone who knows every single thing about you, okay, and who has access to you. So again, he may use your family. He may use a lifelong friend, like someone that's not lifelong, but you know what I mean, like a very close friend that you had, someone that you grew up with, etc. Right? He will use someone that has that type of access to you, because most of the times, close friends oftentimes know the family. They know the mom, the dad, the sister, the brother. Oftentimes, close friends are always coming over to the house, coming over for occasions, right? Or it's an aunt, or it's a cousin, someone that grew up with you. Okay, so. Yes, again, the enemy will use these people because that's what will make his assignment more successful, because they know they have access to you, okay? He may even use like a loved one, like someone that you're in a relationship with as well, that you've been with them for a very long time. So the worst type of narcissist that anyone could be dealing with, okay, they're all not good, but there's some people that have narcissistic traits, but they're not like evil. They just may really have like, they may just have like selfish tendencies. They
Hater.
may be very
Just like
stubborn,
they're just a little.
ignorant,
They're
very
a hater.
emotionless, but they're not evil. They're not wicked. They're not trying to kill you. You get what I'm saying? They're not trying to kill you and damage your life completely. They just have like this me, selfish motive, right? So there's those narcissists. I did a video about spiritual narcissists, so you guys may want to check that out. But in this particular case, I'm talking about a very wicked narcissist. I'm talking about the type of person that they're into spiritual things. They're gifted in a sense where they can see in the dreams. They may have visions, but they also work with spiritualists. They work with occultists. They work with people who do witchcraft. I'm not talking about no play thing, like someone just lighting candles and doing tarot. No, I'm talking about the high-ranking witches. I'm talking about these
How you doing today?
literally are associated and they are working with high-ranking occultists, people that have demonic altars, people who are sacrificing goats, who are sacrificing chickens, people who are burying stuff in the dirt. I'm talking about these high-ranking witches, the ones that you don't see online bragging about how much spell work they do.
I read my Bible.
I was trying to get there,
just in case
somebody was telling me about it. Yeah, it was
The
good
ones that you
talking
don't
to
see
you. Have a good
online,
day.
trying to teach people how to
You
do
already
spells
know.
online. Those are not
You already
high-ranking
know.
witches. Those are wannabe witches who want attention. Yeah, they may do spell work that may work, but it's little spell. It's light. It's what I mean by light work is it's not affecting nobody like that. You get what I'm saying? The real high-ranking witches, you don't see them online. You don't see them in the public eye. You don't see them out there. They're very low-key. You don't see them out there. You don't see them, on social media. You don't see them, teaching people what they do. You don't see them doing any of that. These high-ranking witches, high-ranking warlocks, they are low-key, which means they don't have no social media. They are the ones that are being paid by the people who are on social media. They're the ones being paid by the family members that want to see them. They're the ones being paid by these.
You know why you don't see them? Because like I said, real evil knows there's rules, so they abide by them. If they show their face, then they can be taken out easy too, because then we can see their face and say, Father, get him. They're not dumb.
Narcissists that you have to be careful of, okay? They're the ones being paid by the main attacker.
They just don't know about the chosen.
Attacker attacking you, it's not usually them doing it themselves. They are paying someone to do it, okay? They are paying and they're willing to pay. They're open to pay. These people have the mentality of, you are never going to be successful in life. You're never going to go anywhere in life. I want to make sure you're miserable. I want to make sure you have no peace. Like, that's their mentality. They want revenge 24/7. They want altercation. They live, they strive off of drama. It's like they get fueled off of their, depression, off of being down. It's like they always always want to see you suffer, right? So the reason why I say these people are dangerous is because these are the people that are connected, that are associated with these undercover, with these behind the scenes, with these on the low, high-ranking witches. Most of the times, they will be paying people in places like Cuba, Haiti, New Orleans, Africa, the Caribbean, Mexico. They'll be paying people in these places where, killing a goat in your backyard is okay. Places where you can kill a chicken in your backyard. Places where they can do things like this, because you're not going to see someone killing a goat in their backyard in Toronto. Or you're not going to see someone killing a goat, in the backyard. So they oftentimes will, pay occultists and spiritualists who are at these locations. There's other locations as well, but who are at locations where they can openly kill an animal and it's normal. Okay? These people, these are the
500,000 Jamaican dollars. They met up with a man called Roshane Miller and another man called Richard Brown to arrange the Heartless.
And that a lot of people that are into this stuff, the reason why they pay people in Africa, they pay people in Jamaica, they pay people in Cuba, they pay people in countries where the currency.
Ain't that ironic?
$100 Canadian or USD or 400 euros. That's nothing to the person that is paying.
You want to know why they call me No One Else Will? Because if a female tries to leave me, if I can't have her, no one else will.
My name is Toshina Patterson, and this is my 10-month-old daughter, Soraya Paulwell. She is also the daughter of Philip Paulwell, Member of Parliament for the constituency of Kingston East in Jamaica.
Sound the
On September
horns.
9th, 2023, at about 7 a.m.,
Sound the
Leona
horns.
Shaw, Philip's other baby mother, pulled up to my house on Gilmore Drive.
Sound the
She
horns.
had been blowing up my phone trying to get me out of my house. I went outside with Soraya and got into the vehicle. We were there for about 22 minutes when we went with Leota. Little did I know Leota had been plotting. On the 5th of September, Leota had contacted me on Facebook claiming to be Philip's wife after learning about my baby from a strange page with a PNP logo on it, going by the name Jessica Dean. Who was that? We had a brief conversation because I blocked her after she suggested that I do a DNA test for my child to prove that Philip was her father. The next day, she came to Jamaica on a wicked mission. September 6th. The very next day, she was in Jamaica and linked up with her cousin, Roland Balfour, and together they contracted men to murder me and my innocent child for 500,000 Jamaican dollars. They met up with a man called Roshane Miller and another man called Richard Brown to arrange the Heartless acts. She gave them a down payment of 100,000 Jamaican dollars and assured them that she will give them the rest once me and my baby are no longer breathing. The men went to my address that night to scope out the area. They met with Leota at Stony Hill, where she had been staying, and had an official meeting on how exactly they were going to get rid of us.
Sound the horns.
After the SUV drove off with me and my baby,
Sound
that
the
morning,
horns.
they took us to Warwick Hill. My baby was a happy, loving baby. She was there in her little pink onesie, playing with the men who were there with Leota. Suddenly, the mood shifted. I caught on that something was wrong. I realized that I had made a horrible mistake. My poor innocent baby watched me as I begged for her life, but their minds were made up. Leota was their dictator. I could see exactly what was going on, but I just wanted my baby to be safe. One of the men shot my baby in her head, then emptied 3 shots into her lifeless body. It was now my turn. He pointed the gun to my head, and the last words I heard was, "Leave people man alone." Our charred, decomposing remains were found in Warwick Hill after one of the men who was responsible for our horrific demise confessed to the police out of fear of dying by the hands of another hitman. We need justice to the full extent of the law.
Sound the
Jamaica,
horns.
don't fail.
So they would prefer to go to countries where they have the tools, where they have the backyards to do these rituals, right? Where there's going to be no one questioning them if they kill an animal to do it, right? They would prefer to pay people, and they're paying less money. And you have to remember something: people in these countries, spiritualists and occultists in these countries, they don't mind doing the work because they're struggling. They don't have the
Sound the
necessities. They
horns.
don't have the lifestyles that we have. They don't have the opportunities that we have in the Western countries, right? So These people in these countries, yeah, they may not think about your heart. They may not think about you being a good person. They may not even care if you're a child of God. You get what I'm saying? Until God lashes them, right? They may not care until God lashes them. But at the same time, you have to understand.
See, like right there, that's why you can't keep me unhappy. I could just do that, and I'm gonna laugh at myself. See, that's why you can't keep me unhappy. A long time ago, I learned if you can't laugh at yourself, you're fucked.
That they're more open to accepting these offers because their lifestyle, their way of living is lower than the average American and the average Canadian and the average European, right? So I want to remind you guys about that. But this is the main narcissist that is very dangerous and that many people have to be careful.
Sound the horns.
This narcissist will destroy anyone that comes in your life. This is why if you are, it doesn't matter, even if you're not a chosen child of God, okay? But if you are dealing with this, most of the times you have to be careful of what you're posting online. You can't just post every friend that you have, especially if it's a close friend. You have to be careful. If you post that close friend, this narcissist will attack that friend. Because the mentality of this narcissist is, I want revenge. I don't want you to be happy at all. I don't want you to be with anybody. I want you to be alone. I want you to be miserable. I don't want anything in your life to succeed. I want to see your downfall. I want to see everything. And most of the time, it is someone that's close to you because they have to use little small things that they know about you. They have to tell the spiritualist, the occultist details about your life, because the more the spiritualist and the occultist knows about you, the more detailed they can be with their work. The only way an occultist and a spiritualist can do the work that they need to do is they need details about you. The only person that's going to know details about you is yourself, God, and the people that you grew up with. You get it? So it's going to obviously be someone that you grew up with, someone that is close to you. Okay, even if you guys are not associating with each other, or not friends anymore, or you're not talking to each other anymore, they know details about you. They know your name, your date of birth, they know your favorite color, they know things that you like, because they've been around you in the past, right? So the spiritualist, the more details the spiritualist has, the more details they can be in their work, and the more specific they can be, therefore they can attack specific things in your life, right? Because these specific things are a part of what? Your identity. These specific things are part of what? Your characteristics. These specific things are a part of what? Your routine. Okay? Because whoever was eyeing you, whoever was observing you, monitoring you, they know your routine. They know things about your personality. Like, what do you like to do? Okay, this person likes art. This person likes to write. This person likes to draw. This person likes design. This person is good at math. This person is good at teaching. This in their craft to suppress your strengths, right? Because if they know that these are amazing qualities about you, and these are most likely the qualities that's going to lead you to success, they will try to suppress these specific qualities, these specific strengths. So then every time you try to do what you love to do, if let's just say that you like to write, every time you try to write, you feel fogged, you can't write. Every time you go to school and you're doing math, you can't even think, and you're like, whoa, I'm a mathematician, what is going on here? How come I can't answer this question? Because they are targeting specific strengths. That's what they have to do. They have to target your strengths, okay, in order for you to be weak. You get it? They're very organized with this. I wish a lot more people that love God will come together and be way more organized when it comes to praying and fasting against these things. Because if we came together as a whole and did that, do you know how much power we would have over this? Do you know how much people would be defeated? You know what
Change
I mean?
the world
so,
in a
and this
year.
is what causes a lot of divisions in the church. So these people will attack your friends. They will attack people that you post online. They will attack your employers.
See, I don't like getting the law involved in things that I do. But if I'm going to call the cops or get the law involved in a personal situation, best believe if this person that I'm beefing with or have problems with is messing with me and I have to handle it legally, oh, best believe if that person got a lawyer, they getting cursed. If they got witnesses, they getting cursed. You see? And not only that, I'm going to fix it so that the judge looks at me in favor. And then on top of that, I'm going to come back and photograph that you.
Now you know why also innocent black good men go to jail, get shot down. You ever notice they always shoot down some regular nigga? They don't shoot down super thug in the neighborhood. They shoot down regular men.
They will,
with baby
if they
mamas
know,
and
okay,
shit.
you work at this company. This is the company you work at.
You know
this
what's
is your
really
position in the
ironic?
company, this is your boss's name.
For the women that do this, they'll have a baby with you, probably end up hating your guts, then use witchcraft on you, destroy you, and then be mad you haven't been doing your baby daddy duties and giving her money. But she used witchcraft to destroy you and thinks she can just take it off when she wants, but it probably didn't work. So you stay fucked up, and then she's mad because no one else wants to deal with her, or they'll fuck her, but no one's giving her baby daddy money. So she wants you to do it, but she cursed you, so you're finished. There's nothing you can do now.
This is your manager's name. They will attack your manager, and your manager will attack you. So a lot of times, people that are attacking you guys, it's not necessarily, always because.
I wonder how many of our men sold drugs, wanted to get out because they got enough money, and then their baby mother cursed them not to get out because they like all that money. They know once you go legit, you can't live that lifestyle no more. I wonder how many of y'all got sacrificed.
Because, they hate on you. Yeah, sometimes it is. If you're a true chosen child of God, you're gonna get some hate from haters. People are just not gonna like you. But sometimes it's also the person, the main attacker that you have.
We're at the point in life where men are walking around with dogs and strollers. It's one thing when you see a woman do it, but come on, bro, come on.
In your life is attacking the people that is connected to you, that is associated with you. They will attack your manager. Now your manager is attacking you, and you're thinking your manager is attacking you, not realizing that the person that is your main attacker knows your manager, knows your manager's name, knows where you work. And because of that, now they have your workplace on their demonic altar. Now they have your manager's name on the demonic altar, but they also have your information on the same demonic altar. Now,
see Cruz, see Anthony, see Jason. If it ain't yous doing it, what did I keep telling yous? Someone's doing some crazy shit. Why the fuck are you hating on me? You need to learn to control yourself. You're being used by wicked spirits, and they only attack with wicked people. So, like I told you, I was your test. Or you're the ones doing it. I am in a Spanish town, and yous can call home anytime yous want.
So they're getting specific requests to these spirits. Okay? To these spirits. And these spirits are fulfilling their requests. Okay? So they also do this with relationships. Okay? So if you're posting your husband or your wife online, etc., now the main narc does not want to see you happy, is going to.
I've been dealing with this for so long that, you know what I mean? Whoever it really is, or I really believe it's multiple people, because I've always been this way. So me telling people the truth means I probably broke up a couple of relationships. Or, told somebody the truth about themselves and they ain't like it. And then the Levi came out and they was probably tough. And I was like, yo, I'll beat the shit out you. Don't let this God shit fool you. So they realized I can't best him with the knowledge. He already called me out with what I am. And he'll go street and beat the shit out of me. So what the fuck? I have no other choice but to my mommy knows about witchcraft. I'm going to use it on him.
Bring that photo of your husband or your wife to
this
that
goes back, like I said,
and try to attack your husband.
I've dealt with death all my life, and the only thing that ever stops anyone from doing anything is either the Lord makes me pummel them, sound the horns, or my love. They see the love that I have, and they're like, you know what? Just because I ain't let you, I'm gonna let you live. I don't know why. I don't never let nobody live. I don't let you live. Like the fucking guy that wanted to fight me over here in my video. What happened? We sat there, we was ready to square up. He had the thing in his hand, he put the shit down, and he said, yo, that thing, that chain, that yin yang on that chain, it saved me. He seen, that whatever they put on me, that repelled him. Master Windu. And then, I did stand up to him and put that foot back. Like, nigga, I dare you to leave, nigga. I'm about this life, nigga. So that's why they've been trying to get me attacked my whole life. And that shit don't work because they just get me to beat niggas up. Because the Lord's with me. It's not acting Superman. No, the Lord knows this is an unfair fight. So, he's going to make me get his muscles. Like, I deal with all these musclehead ass niggas and shit. That's why I'm not lying when I say I never fought niggas my size. This is why I refuse to fight somebody my size, because I've only fought bigger people. So if I'm beating them up with one punch and their fucking noses are cracking and I'm lifting them off their feet and I'm throwing niggas around because of the rage of fucking Samson in me, I'm not fighting anyone littler than me, because I'm gonna accidentally put you in the floor. I'm not letting it happen. I'm not. So, we ain't got much time. We got 2 minutes left, so we're gonna have to continue. Yeah, I'm gonna continue this. I'm definitely gonna continue this, cause
I want my enemy to know, one, I'm on to you. I may not be able to find you exactly. Maybe, maybe not, because I'm sure somebody gonna rat on your ass soon. My readings keep saying someone's feeling bad for me, because they figured out you're lying and what you're doing. And they figured out you did it to them. So they ain't gonna like that. And knowing, you know, since you've been doing this forever, you've probably been doing this shit to everybody, so you'll never know who it is. So you'll probably think you know who it is. One of your friends or something, your mom, your dad, and you'll call witchcraft on them. You see how trying to take me down is going to destroy you? Now you're not going to be able to trust anybody. Now you got to sit around and wait and hope that no one, you know, drops a dime on you. Or I just don't figure it out. Because, you know, the Lord works in mysterious ways. I don't think he wants me to know, because I think I'm just supposed to forget about you and just keep going on with life. Because this has always been my path, like, searching for friends and all of that, and I don't give a fuck about none of that. That's a part of life that some men get blessed with and some don't. I've gotten fucking good, watery guts in my life. I've made love to women. Women made love back to me, so, you know, I've already accomplished that. Get it? I've been married already, you dumb fuck. In the Lord, in the eyes of the God, in the eyes of, like, the Most High, I already got married. Duh, I was with a woman for fucking 11 years, so by common law, I was married. From the eyes of the Lord, I was married more than once. So, you know, when I really look back at my life and the reality of it and not just, whoa,